Howdy, Ed, and anyone else that's here. I just got home. I have been running appointments all day long. I'm pouring the coffee. Whew, all kinds of appointments today, and then somebody didn't show up at the Ark, so I went over and helped them close. And by the vet, and they mentioned my live stream, and I'm like, oh my God, forgot the live stream. So here I am. How are you doing, Ed? Hey, Maria Z, how are you doing? Oh, need my little stick. I've already let Yazi out, knowing that had to happen anyway. He's right there. There's the Yaz. Oh, let's see. Where should we sit? I'd actually like to sit in front of that tank. Billie Jean, hey, welcome. Thank you, Maria Z. BTW Aquatics, howdy, howdy. Sending you all those puffer questions. And hopefully maybe some people interested in your puffers. I'm not really sure if you sell the puffers or not. I'm not really sure. So let's see. Let's see. Sorry, as I said, hey Larry D's, welcome. You've been having some awesome vids lately, Larry. Not fish related, but that's going to fall off of there in just a second. So I'm just letting you guys know it's going to. Good day, Nathan Fish Boy. I was looking at subscribers and didn't see that I was subscribed to you, Nathan. It must have unsubscribed me. Got put into lockdown. Oh my gosh. They finally did the mask thing here. You can hardly get in anywhere without a mask. So I went ahead and bought myself a permanent one, a cloth one. Hey Lori, welcome. Darlene, lurking and a cooking. What you cooking, Darlene? I'm starving. And now that you said that, let's see. I'm gonna go. Hey Raina, I'm gonna go get me some of my diabetic snack. Pam, I saw your message pop up, but I was scared if I pushed a button that I would lose the stream. I was already sitting in the stream, ready to go. So I didn't touch it. Oh dear God, I did push a button now. Let's see, there we go. Hey Alex, and welcome. Welcome, welcome. Did Darlene say yet what she was cooking? Let me go get my snack. Guys, I look like death wormed over, and I'm not kidding. But you all can see that. Let's see. There's the stuff. The Bare Naked. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. That's the triple berry. I wanted the chocolate, and if this will work, it's good too. All right. All right, all right. It will work. Now. I was hoping I could sit this aquarium. That may not. Yep. As I started to say, that may not work. Jesus. times I fussed it about people not being set up. I literally just walked in the door. All right. I made coffee. First priority. Never walk away from the screen. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see if that's even on me now. It probably isn't. Nope. Nope. So I'm going to sit here and hold it. Sit here and hold it and eat. All right. Let's see what's going on in here. Yeah, I know I was. And there was something, I watched a video or something. I just happened to look over and there, boom. Howdy, Chubbs. Leslie, howdy. Welcome. 300 feet of air hose to play with. You will be busy. Hey, Sandy, great to see you. Welcome. Amy, welcome. Oh, moderators, moderator people. Hey, Melvin, great to see you. Moderators, I've got a special request. Imagine that. Bob wanting something else. Some of you have heard about the issues that Gil the goldfish, has been having, keeping his independence and staying there in where he's living, and he had to be out by November 30th, I remember, because that's my birthday. But he now may have to stay there, and he mentioned in a video yesterday or today that he might just have somebody check on him every little bit. And I had suggested to him before that maybe he could work out a system and a schedule with volunteers, that would call him every few hours. And if you have 30 people doing it or 24 people doing it, and each person called every 2 hours, that covers 2 days. So I don't know. It's just, I hate to see him have to lose his tanks. He's lost all but one, and his dog especially. So I'm hoping that works out. But he had wanted to get 100 subscribers before he stopped broadcasting, and he's got over 100. He had 120 something today when I commented on his video and before I left. So he wants to get to 200. Actually, Dad Fred wants to get him to 200. So if anybody's not subscribed to Gil the Goldfish, check him out. He's got some awesome goldfish. And Gil is his largest one, and they're all feeder fish that were rescued, so to speak. So, really nice guy. So, Sandy, is that Gil yeah, that's Gil the goldfish. Had to read far enough. So what my favor was to ask you guys not to post any links. Please don't. I know you hate that. Asking not to post any links except Gil's. No merch, no nothing. Just give people a break. Give everybody a break. Hey, Tiffany, howdy. If you've seen the epistle to the Ephesians that I did in video, I ended up with 4 unedited, just whatever was happening is what on the videos. They're real to life. At Tiffany's, and Ginger and I met up with her at the Aquatic Critter on Sunday, and they had been there on Friday, but I had to cancel because of some health issues that resolved. So we met up Sunday, but they had just been in the store. But True Fish people, they certainly didn't mind me looking, and I ended up getting some platinum clownfish, and I also got some of the ocellatus, and they were a little bit bigger than the ones that I've got already. So I have 6 of those now, and they're all doing awesome. And I got some new food I haven't tried. And I was going to get some Shelleys, but I talked myself out of that because I need to go ahead and finish the projects I have going. So I did get some longfin white clouds and a couple of spawning mops from Tiffany. So they're doing great. And I think I told you, Tiffany, that I had put them in the to dither in a 20 high for my little apistos, my steel blue apistos. And the apistos don't bother them at all. The little female, runs them away if they come near her fry, but they never go down there. They stay up in the top. So I've got to add some more floating plants in there. And I think I'm just going to leave them there. And that tank is about 72, 73. I do keep a heater, but I keep it low. So I think they'll be fine in there. Hey, Chris. Let's see who else I've missed here. It's the same players there. Thank you guys for coming in. It's awesome. Like I said in the description, no guest, no topic. And I literally had forgot. I thought about it during the day. He's at 133, Lori. Thank you. Surely we can get him to 150 during our stream. Surely. Hey again, Tiffany. I had asked Ed, and James to go over, but it didn't work out that either one of them could. So maybe next time. But we had an awesome time. After all that, we went and ate at Cracker Barrel. And that was awesome, as it always is. And then we went to Tiffany's. And Yazzie, come here. Yazzie. Yazzie. I thought you wanted to be with me. Come here. Yazzie. He's got one of the cats' treat or something. Do you get black elephant ear plants over there? We do. I forget what they're called. There's a fancy name for them. But yeah, they're black elephant ears. My sister has some at her house. Yeah, they're pretty awesome. Hey, Skipper. Welcome. Yeah, Tiffany's got it all going. Oh, I can see in the kitchen from here. I didn't plan that. Come here, boy. There he is. What are you after? Who are you getting? What are you doing? There he is. Yazzie's my co-host, aren't you? All right, you go sit in the chair. You got the other dogs barking now. No, I can't hold you right now. Sandy said, don't forget the like button. Ooh, you did, Maria Z. Yeah, I know you did. But I don't think you said what you got. If there's a video up, I've missed the notification. Tell you what. I have been doing Pam again the last several days. Throwing furniture out to the curb. It's usually gone before I get back in the house, but moving furniture. Decided to come over here and make it easier on myself. Came home and my light bulb that I haven't had that long is already burned out for Sandy. And so I'll be going to Petco, I guess, after this stream. I don't know that he really needs that. It's just a basking lamp. But Nathan had him with one, so he got halfway to St. Louis and came back. The what's hitting them? Oh, COVID. Forgot my coffee. Galaxy Tigers from Redfish Bluefish. I posted a vid just before the stream started. Can you post a link in here? Now I'm going to go change my own request. Can you post a link in here to your video, please? So crazy. This is the light that makes me look like my blood pressure's up, and it's not. It's not. I've had that checked several times today. This guy looks like trouble. Who looks like trouble? Hey, Foxy. I missed you, I think. I don't know. Who are you talking about, Kirk? Rico Stan? He's always trouble. If you're talking about Rico Stan's always trouble. That's his middle name. Candy's lurking. And I miss Susie's. No, I didn't. That's Sunday. I don't even know what day it is. And one of the tests I was doing today, like part of an orientation test, I told them it was Thursday. And they're like, you want to think about that a minute? I'm like, no, it's Thursday. Yeah. They're getting me a bed ready at the Memory Center. See your message up above. I did not, so let me go back up and see what's going on up there. To become a member. It must be way up there, Sandy, because I don't see it. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Yazzie, come here. What are you ripping up? Yazzie. Yazzie got him a piece of cardboard out of a box insert or something, and he ripped a piece off and he took it in the kitchen on the rug, and he's chewing that thing up. So I guess he's having fun. That's a good price on them, considering what they. Oh crap! I left my coffee over there. I had two cockatiels a long time ago, and I had them here in Tennessee, and somebody had taught them. Hey, Brian, had taught one of them. They were Rick and Pete, and they were like not a bonded pair, but they were bros. You know, they were always together. They might have been brothers. I don't remember. Thank you, Maria. But anyway, someone had taught one of them some. It was funny at the time, but some really bad, a couple bad vulgar statements, and my mother wasn't amused with them when she came to visit once. But I had them in Chattanooga, and then I moved to New York and took them with me, of course, and then brought them back to Florida when I moved to Florida. So they had been around a while. And hey, Brad. But a friend of mine, Calesta, in Florida, had a female, and so she brought it over to see if they would match up, and one of the males did match up with her. But those birds would scream, not even before sunrise. They would start screaming in the morning, even covered up. And I worked 3 to 11 shift at that time, so I didn't go to bed till 2 or 3, and get up, like at 10 or 11 in the morning. So that was a big issue for me. But anyway, she wanted the one that they mated with. They had eggs and babies and all that. So I told her if she would take the 2 males and keep them together as a family. So she did, and they finally died. That's been over 20 years ago. But she still has babies from them. So, based on those guys, Lucy the foxhound grabbed a round container of feta cheese from the groceries and took off. Stopped. Oh no. If that was my Swiss cheese, I would be all tore up. Hey Sharon. I sent you a message somewhere today or said something. Oh, you left a message on one of my vids. and I was having to do voice to text, and it gave you one R, but I figured you would sort that out. So welcome, Sharon. GRB. Make sure I don't miss anybody else. So Ed, you just started. You just started out and decided you changed your mind. That was a not so subtle attempt to get a bite of granola in before I collapsed. 30 people watching and 28 likes. That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I have decided I'm going to start doing some. I'm still going to do impromptu stuff because I love. That's the main reason I do YouTube and the live streams. But hey Gina, welcome. Got a call telling me I should come. My parents have canceled our Thanksgiving due to COVID. You're getting closer to spelling COVID, Ed. It's COVID. Thank you, Maria. Yeah, we're still going to have our Thanksgiving, but it's at my niece's and her husband and their mostly adult children's home. They just built a really nice home last year. And so we did everything there, Christmas and Thanksgiving and birthdays. I suspect I'm going to get a surprise birthday thing. They usually don't do mine because I've told them not to, so I may not, and I hope not. Hey, Stanny, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Oh no, UTI. My Daniel has a UTI, my beagle. He's taken antibiotics twice a day plus Remedial for his arthritis. Hey Ian, welcome. Hey Elflower, 1 stars. They never do when I do it. I think that people worry too much about YouTube. I have never been flagged for saying subscriber or subscription or COVID. In fact, Amy, when you get monetized, I begin to get videos, not videos, but notifications from them and things that if I would like to do an educational COVID video, that they would endorse it and pay for it. I don't know if other people get those, but I do. So they're, they're wanting to educate people about it. So I think 1 or 2 people say something and then it becomes like an urban legend kind of thing. 32 to 32. They do rock, Maria. That's awesome. Everyone remove. I had to do that with some of my guppies recently, and people were pretty split on it. I usually leave them unless they're going to predate heavily on them, but most guppies will make it okay if they have places to hide. Now there are exceptions. So I don't know. What does everybody do? Cause me to get a strike? No. No. COVID. They're not gonna do anything. I know people say that it get frowned on and all that, but it's urban legend stuff. You talk about the election or you talk about certain presidential names, they notice those, and it depends on what you say. I know Twitter is watching closely. They keep taking a certain candidate's comments down. So, but no, I'm not going to worry about that. I've never got a strike for anything, so if they're important, I pull them. Yeah, that's kind of me, Brian. Kind of me. Thank you, Stanny. I am going to say, and I'm going to start saying on my videos, if I can remember, you know, guys, I'm the worst self-promoter in the world, the worst. And I don't ask for subscribers, and said it again, subscribers and likes. But I'm really trying to get to 2,000 subscribers, and you know, we all go through that thing where we go up and down and up and down, and we stall. And I've been stalled like a week now. I mean, I'm not getting a single subscriber, and I'm out there working trying to get them. I mean, it's not because of that. And I actually do work. I do watch people's live streams and comment on them and like them and tell them I'm a new subscriber and all that. So uh, it's not that I'm not doing that. Yeah, me too on that giveaway. Ian's little brother leaves for the National Guard basic training on the 22nd. Oh, that's nice, Ian. That's really nice. And when Ian says the family he's got left, I think he's referencing that he just lost his grandmother a couple of weeks ago, and he was a caregiver and lived with her, and so well, that's really nice, Ian. When's my birthday? It's the 30th. It's the 30th. Thank you, Stanley. I'm doing awesome. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I always hated having that close to Christmas birthday, or it was enough, and that I didn't always get a whole lot of celebration or gift or stuff. We was po. We was po. Sophia Petrella says it's going to be a first for me too, Rico. Ladies and gaffies. Did Rico stir up now? Ed said it'd be a first for him, but I don't see what he's talking about. Hey again, Larry. Hey again, Larry. If y'all want to see any fish, let me know. Besides those Geophagus and Severums. January 7th. Oh yeah, I bet there was nothing left to buy money, nothing to buy with. Yep. Alex is bolded. Does that mean you did a super chat? I see a thumbs up. It's one of the bad things about StreamYard when you're not running YouTube simultaneously is you can't really see a lot. Be right back. We'll be here. Just know about guppies, just leave them. You see them being eaten. Not sure on platies, never bred them. Platies are not as bad, Gina. One of the reasons I think is, yeah, the platies are a little bigger. Their mouths are a little bigger than the guppies. Not a lot, but they are bigger. But their fry are significantly bigger than guppies. So I think they, don't predate a lot on it. There's Joe, Health and Animal Adventures. Welcome, Joe. Here's Peter. Welcome, Mop Guppy. Mom's birthday was November 9th, 87 years young. Wow. Diego, welcome. Thank you, Maria. Appreciate it. The art appreciates it. We need it, I'll tell you. Thank you. And for people that are coming in, just coming in, or didn't hear me, or for whatever reason, we're trying to get as many likes as we can during the stream for Gil the Goldfish. He's having some uh, ongoing health issues. Yancey, you're just tearing that up. Who's going to sweep all that up? Huh? He's having so much fun, I can't mess with him. But we're trying to get Gil the Goldfish. He may have to give his tank and his dog up at the end of the month, but he's trying to work out so that he can have people check on him. And if he does decide to do that, I would be all for taking a turn in that. There's no reason I couldn't check on him once a day, just a set time, or every other day, Thank you, Ed. Appreciate it. I can't see what they say, guys, but thank you much. I appreciate that. Always appreciate it. I can't wait to see the new Tennessee Mafia sign. It's ready, and they let me know instead of Ed. I can't remember why I think she didn't have Ed's number, but it's ready. Ready to be picked up and be seen. There's Dharma Ray. Yeah, there's a pretty little kitty. Oh, she's a baby. Dharma. Thank you, Sandy. Peter's got the thumbs up going. If anybody wants to come up, I'll throw the link down there. I'll be happy to. Can we see the longfin white cloud? Sure, we sure can. Paper seal is a lurking and doing paperwork. Fish numbers are fun. Fish numbers. Fish numbers, the paperwork. Duh. I can tell I need to eat. A fish just posted a video that said I did nothing wrong, Father Fish. Bob, you don't want me up, I'm in bed. Oh, that would be the perfect time to have you up, Sharpies. Why not? Why not? It seems that's all the rage now, is to be in bed and have live streams. Let me know and I'll drop the link in there. Be happy to. Yeah, Diego, we were going to see about getting them done at the Dick's Graphics, the place that has the sign ready. And she couldn't do them. I don't know if she gave us a reason or not, but she's a bowler and was all into. We were even telling her we'd make her an honorary member and all that. So. It's not a poop sticker. Uh-oh, now I'm really curious. It must be the little thing box and then. It's kind of concerning about a fish. There's a young fellow that posted a video that says, Father Fish, I did nothing wrong. Oh, Father Fish. I know sometimes he has issues with people and talks about it, so that's all I'm going to say. Yeah, as long as you're staying in the black and not the red, Priscilla. It's not a poop sticker. It came right in at the perfect time, Rico Stan. 6% loss this quarter, not too bad. You'll have to cut your pay, Priscilla, 6%. Have to cut your pay down 6%. I'm taking it you hadn't got the shrimp in yet, Priscilla. Assuming, I guess. I'd say more if I weren't a mod here. Oh, say more. What you mean, Anthony? What you mean? Thank you, Maria. We're up it by 94%. I don't think it works that way, Priscilla. But you're doing the books, not me. So, yeah, guys, if you don't mind, it's actually a good channel, and he has awesome goldfish. And Gil is the star of the channel. Go check out Gil the Goldfish and give him a like. We're trying to get. Hey, Benny, welcome. Oh, you did get them. Okay, looks good. All good. 50 Sunkiss, 50 Fire Reds. Oh, thought she was talking to me. Thought she was talking to me. I could do it in there. Are you talking to me? You talking to me? And again, I don't see where she said anything. Alrighty. Welcome, Benny. Why can't I see where BJ said something? Oh well. I'm assuming she asked you about the shrimp also. I don't see it. Countdown to quarantine. Yep. Here's Peter again. Love those likes. Chief Reap, good evening. Welcome. Uh, it's Tibby's tale. Okay, Tibby. You gonna come over here and aggravate your sister? Huh? Gonna aggravate your sister? Yeah, those shipping charges are causing a lot of things to go up. They really are. They really are. Benny, I'm really enjoying your live streams. I don't say a whole lot in there because I'm usually lurking because there's so much conversation. And you've had great guests. Joe was on there recently, or Joe may be your co host. I don't know. But I'm really enjoying your stream. Thank you, Anthony. Oh, I just figured out what you meant, Anthony, when you said if you weren't a mod, you'd say more. But I don't know how you meant it. Sorry. I just figured out what you meant. Sorry about that. Yeah. Guys, if you haven't checked out Vinny, check him out. Definitely good vibes. Yeah. I love that channel. Vinny's got it going on too. Yep. Dropping the knowledge in there. Great guests, great topics. Hey, Scott. Howdy, howdy. TV's got to have a head massage, and Dharma's asleep on my shoulder. 38 to 43. That's awesome. You guys are always awesome. And I'm sorry, I'm more low energy and duller than usual. Let's look at some fish. Come on, Dharma. Come on, girl. Come on, baby. Come on. There she is. Tibby. Tibby won't let me pick him up, will he? Tibby won't let me pick him up. There he is. There's Tibby. Yeah, Tibby loves his massage, though. Tibby. Yeah. Yes, on this table. Let's go find my cold coffee. Tibby's my fishing buddy, aren't you? We go around every morning and check all the tanks, don't we? We check all the tanks. There he is. Yeah, we do. He got in trouble this morning. He knocked some things off the wall above the fireplace. He got so excited chasing the reflections. Yep. He got so excited chasing the reflections on the wall from all the tanks. He's a good man. Yeah. Oh, he's a good man, that Tibby. Yep. All right, let's get up. Let's get up. Oi, oi, oi. Let me turn this camera around. Been busy lately with new. It always jumps. With the new restoration company, long hours, not a lot of time off. Yeah. Hey, Alice. Yeah, a lot of us love kitties and have kitties and dogs. And all right, I think I'm caught back up. But hang on. Now I want to turn the camera away from me. Been looking at that. Been looking at me way too long. It's hard to read the comments the other way, but all right. You can see it's really turned into a fish house. Now I can see a fish house, and it's not even done in here. Here's my coffee. There it is. Oh, I'll show you the clowns. The platinum really are a pair. They were a pair at the store. Of course, I haven't cleaned the algae. I do that weekly. Imagine that, just before the water change. So there's the one of the platinums. And the other one is way down here. Let's see. See those ocellatus, the new ones, but I don't. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Those are my regular cut crew, and I have another one that's that size. But I don't see it yet. Here's one of the new ones hiding. Kinda hiding. They've been doing fine. I think he's just hiding. He looks fine, he's just hiding, I think. What you doing, dude? Somebody giving you grief? I don't see the other big one, or new one, and I don't see ones for the regular small ones. There's one of the other regular ones, so I'm just missing one of the large ones. That's that tank still from the porch, from the deck. It's got Nathan's convicts in it and some fire mouse, and it's, look at those plants. It's hard to see with that light. Here we go. I leave the blue light on it all night. It's got so much stuff growing and starting out in there. But now I do keep it in front of this window where it gets almost exactly the same light it got on the other side of the window. So guppies are doing great. Babies are growing out. Busy making more guppies. And the elephant ears are doing great. Good. Still didn't put a sponge filter in. And so far they've done fine without it. See, no oily surface, and seems like the plants are doing good for them. Rainbows want to be fed. They're like the goldfish. And here's the Fimali. Where you at? Where you at, girl? Well, she's supposed to be in there. Here she is. I'm loving these little heaters. The Sichi heaters. Oh. Here she comes. And they like all betas. She's like, make up your mind. They have great personalities. Come back over here. Come over here. She might be a little more personable than him. Come on. There she is. There she is. All right. Comments. Yeah, that's where a lot of mine came from, Sandy. Not in that tank, but a lot of mine came from there. The blues, the turquoise, and the Australian. Man, that coffee's good. I have broke every mug. I'm so clumsy, the handle. And I saw this today when I was organizing some things this morning. And that's a nice size mug too. And it's nice and thick, so I'm enjoying it. In fact, I put a little video with it in it on Instagram. I think, if not, I will be. I made a little one. This is water change. I do water change on Wednesday on the salt. There's Pam's favorite, or one she likes. All of the green and the roots, everything in here's just gone crazy. And that's just an Aqueon OptiBright light. But look at that. It has gone crazy, crazy, crazy and filled in. And I've got twice that much rock, the same rock, still in the bag. Yazzie, come on. Come on. Come on with me. Let's see what we've got in here. Come on. Let's go look at some things. Come on. There's Dharma. Dharma Ray. Let's pause right here. Coffee and to read comments. Hey Candy, welcome back. Langan, howdy. Oh, asking Kirk. Yeah, I know who you are. Was that a Yankees mug? Kinda. There you go, Kirk. It can be a Yankees, it can be any kind. Probably says made in China. No? Whoops, spilled it on myself. It's not made in China. It's something collectible. It's probably a gift somebody gave me one year and I don't remember who. But no, it's not a Yankees mug. Bogged Hood, you can put clownfish with freshwater. Yep. Also had freshwater rainbows in there too. Yeah. It was actually in Tiffany White's tank, but yep. They were my clownfish. You're right. Is all in here? All right. I hope it's the cute one. Ed, you never figured out what happened with your. This one always comes in if I even look over it. It comes up. There's Sterling. And there's Carrot. Name buzzing Ginger. She didn't see any food, so she's not wasting any effort. He's such a beggar. Beggar. Got a piece of floating cichlid food behind him he won't touch. Alice loves puffers. Well, let's see if Dharma the Fahanka. I gotta go in here anyway to look at those long fins. And the goldfish are ever vigilant. Gussie, I'm shocked that you came in here without being coerced. Ever vigilant. And I promise you that I've fed them lightly twice today. They're growing. They're really growing. And the highway catfish, Chinese catfish. Dan has some more of those in. I need to get some more. It's in its hidey hole there. I guess I should throw a little bit of something in. It'll get the catfish to come out. You guys got nothing else tonight. Nothing else. Nothing. Nada. That wasn't much, but trying to lure that catfish out. If that was bloodworms, it would be out. For sure. Any likes puffers? Yeah, those were the humpback or the dragon. Catfish is not going to come out of that cave. Not for what I put in there. Oh well. Oh well. They're getting big. That one kind of looks like Gil the goldfish there. But much smaller. Alright. Long fins. Long fins. These guys are not, some of them are near adults, but a little hard to see. Sometimes they school tightly and sometimes they don't. So, but they're, the larger ones are starting to get longer fins. A lot of people don't, I didn't know that at first about them. They don't have long fins when they're fry. But yeah, they're doing great in here. I've got some bug bite spirulina. I've been crumbling that. And the obligatory toilet paper roll. Yeah, they're all eating. They're all 12 still in there. They were this morning. And they flare at each other. And back there by the picking on the sponge is one of the little pistos. It's still blue. That's the biggest one in here. Where is it? Right there. And there's Mama. There's a little Mama. She's still got her babies down there around that pot. She hides them well. They're getting big. They look like little pistos now. But the reason that other one, the big one, moved on, that's her mother that moved on, I think. She was telling her to get away from here. They're good little parents. They really are. Got some cory cats in here somewhere. But I don't see them at the moment. I'll leave that tube in there. Oh, Danny. Oh, where are the corridors? I know they're not on the other end. They could be in that tube for all I know. Yeah. I wish I had got more of them, Tiffany, in a way. But they're going to grow out and be a nice school. I have some of the regular fins and some of the gold ones. Yeah, I know you do, Maria. Having a hard time typing. Thank you, Priscilla. John's got some of his stuff. Ian, have you forgiven Billie Jean? Our host requests we all pineapple Gilda goldfish, please. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Candy. Sharon, are yours coming from Tiffany, or I know you said somewhere you said, but I can't. You commented on my video, probably. I don't know. I haven't really shown these in a video except while they were still in a waiting tank there on Tiffany's huge central bar table platform in her kitchen. Her place is really nice the way it's laid out. I wish I'd taken some time and done a little tour. If I ever get back there, I'll do that. It's got an awesome porch, closed-in porch. It goes out to a courtyard, and all of that's private. She's got a tub out there, 100 gallons, I think. Big old tub. Look at those babies flaring at each other. Leah Jet, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I have that same problem, Ed. Same problem. And with this new onset of arthritis, getting lumpy bumps on my hands. Put your glasses on, Ed. We're going to celebrate, Ed, when you finally go to the eye doctor and get you some glasses. I think you'll be surprised at how much better you can see everything. Even not reading things, but just like looking at everything. I think it'll really make things a lot sharper. It did for me. Pam spent over $100 at the post office. So, Pam, I know you've got a picture. This Patreon's got the email about it. I won't say what it is in case you don't want me to, but it's an awesome drawing you did. So I think you should auction that off tonight, or you're streaming tonight, I trust. And guys, we've got about 4 minutes. Yeah, and Pam, I'm going to be sending you a package. I ordered something from our collective fish, and it was from Well Done, and I cannot remember what I ordered. Oh my God. But I'm getting notifications that it's going to be here tomorrow, so. No link for a Rob 93 stream. He usually comes in and says hello. I wonder if he's not streaming tonight. Rob's merch. Oh my gosh. I love those. Where did you get them, Leah? Not scheduled. He may not be going. I went over last week, but I told people to go over there. You know, there were people still hanging out that don't usually go over there, so I stayed on and talked for a while. Well, 45 minutes or something, but Pam, I will send you email tonight, Leah. Pam, did I say hi, Sharpies? You didn't say if you were gonna. You didn't say if you were going to auction that off, Pam. Post office is stressful. Yeah, it is. Yep. And that was the most recent. It could be more than that. I had to go 3 places today for appointments, and then the ARC, and then back by the vet to get 2 shots for that cat who's relapsed again that I gave a steroid. 35.55. That's awesome. So, but I did get me a handy dandy cloth mask. They were selling them at the pharmacy for $5. And it's 4-layer, and I really, really like it a lot better than the disposable ones, the paper I was using. It's a lot easier to breathe in. It's a lot more comfortable. Easy to wash, you know. Got 9 in a 125. I would say, Leah, they're cichlids. Knowing how big they get, I would say you're nearing a good Lysol shower. You can't wash that stuff off. Sometimes you get that stuff that Lysol, Ajax won't get off. That's what we used to say. Just letting you know you don't have to kick me. I'm already going. Please tell Father Fish I'm sorry. I saw the video notification pop up, so did you get in trouble with Father Fish or something? And hello, I didn't see you say hello above there. Welcome. Always welcome here. One of my favorite channels for sure. Yeah, what happened? Well, if anybody wants to see if Rob's streaming, he would be going live now, but I haven't got a notification. So, I mean, if we have people that want to chat longer, I'll be happy to stay on. That's what I was going to tell her, Maria, but they get pretty big, so. How many does she have now? I already forgot. Jesus. But I think it's 9. Okay. Yeah, I would definitely agree with Maria. Yeah. Let's see. What else? What else? Dharma doesn't appear like she wants any company. She's got her catfish over on the other side of the tank. She's on that side, but she's actually acknowledging that I'm here. She may not see the camera, or she may just want something to eat so bad. So let's see. Toby up there. Tell us what happened, Fish. Let us see if Dharma will. And before they all hide, there's the giant crabenzas. About half of them. A lot of them are in the pot. You can see them back there behind the pot in the bricks. The log. I wish I got one more spawn out of them. I'd like to sell some of those guys. There they go. There she is. There's Miss Dharma. Let's see if she'll swim up and get her a wafer. I'll float it for her. Sometimes she'll come up and get them. She's a pretty girl, that's for sure. She sees them up there. God, she sees this camera. Yeah. Like she can hear me. Yeah, I saw that about travel advisories. Are you serious? A fish? Well, all I'll say about that is I don't think we should be judgmental of others. what the Bible says. If we're going by Christian values, we're not supposed to judge. Judge not, lest you be judged. Do unto others kind of thing. I'm not criticizing him specifically. I'm just saying that I don't agree. Oh, really, Maria? I and several of us used to mod there. I won't call names, but he had some desirable mods. I wasn't one of them, but I just finally got tired of defending his patrons and members and viewers from him. And I would tell him that. I just finally got tired of it. That's not the mod's job. So I felt like I shouldn't be there. And I know a few others had said the same thing and stopped going before me. But he has a following, that's for sure. I just have to remind myself that it's a made up character. You know, he made the character up, so counties in the state. Got something stuck somewhere, Anthony. Thanks, Mountaintop. She usually just sits down when I come by, but she is a pretty fish. To get her to eat her pellets, there she's going. Nope. I never did see a notification pop up for Rob. I hope everything's okay. I look forward to his streams. Got some algae, Dharma. Catfish much think they're gonna eat. She tagged one of their tails recently, and there's her pet bitterling. It's the only one she kept. She sees the camera, she's staring right at it. Hey, John Larson. Goof up. Uh-oh. Hell, I'm a mod there. Just stick to fishy subjects and ignore any relations. Yeah, I know you are. So I never said anything to you, but I know that you. He after a couple of incidents, he actually came on and said he didn't say he was sorry, but he said that he had to deal constantly with his ego and his whatever, and that was the problem he battled, and I don't know. Yeah, and I don't like to talk bad, about people, but it's just so many people see it and deal with it, and he's like myself. He's very lucky to have an audience, and I tell you what, he doesn't know everything. He's given me wrong information several times. I mean, he doesn't seem to be able to say, I don't know, or check with this person, or ask Lucas, or, and when I've asked him a couple of things to test after that, he didn't know, but he told me something. So, you have to be able to say, I don't know, and God knows I have to say it all the time, because I don't know, Things change constantly in the hobby. Oh God, here comes a rant. And the old timers, he's old enough to be my dad almost. He is old enough to be my dad. I'm just going to be 65 this month, and he's 80, I think. So he's had even more. Hey, Big J. even more of what I've had to do, and that's to unlearn. You learn a way and then no, that's not the best way or the right way or the way we do it now. And then you have like 5 different ways you've learned throughout your life, and you have to remember which one is the way. So, and some of the original way was the best way. I still love box filters. I like them over sponge filters. He gets mad if corrected. I supported him for a long time, but I had enough. Brian, yeah, you can't discuss anything. You can't bring anything up, and that's, to me, that's why I want you guys to come and talk to me. I appreciate it, and I love you guys. I'm not here to criticize. I guess I am being a little critical of the way he's being, but I just don't see the point in that you sacrifice your friends, your mods, and your audience. Yeah, I really don't think it's my business who's a Christian, a Muslim, who's black, who's white, who's a man, a woman. That has nothing to do with my business with any of you guys. That's bizarre that, to me, that anybody would even question that. Or yeah, sometimes I see things that I wouldn't do, and I'm sure I do things that other people wouldn't do, but it's not our place to judge. It really isn't. Same, Leah. I just don't see it. Don't see it. Hey, Marco. Welcome. How are you doing? Ishimon. I see $1 super chat. Thank you. I can't see if it says anything, but I see it. Guys, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I had something I wanted to do more than clean this algae off, apparently, but she's a beautiful fish, and it would be a better stream if we could see her. I think she has another wafer up there still floating. She will eat snails. I guess I could get a couple of snails and let her eat them, unless that would bother. Hey, Fred. Your ears were probably burning earlier. I was talking about your hope to get, or not your hope, but your plan to get Gil at 200. And so we've been trying to get subscribers for him and posting this link, this stream. Yeah, hey, fish, that's what we're supposed to do, is support each other. And there's a way to approach somebody. It's probably a political thing about the marijuana. I think it was 22 states that it was on the ballot as a referendum this past election. And it passed by huge, not just barely passed, but by huge margins in every one of the 22. So it doesn't matter what he thinks. It's becoming it's medication. It has been a long time. My best friend years ago, her son was State Board of Pharmacy. He was a pharmacist. All 3 of her sons were for Tennessee, and they had medical grade back then. But the state wouldn't approve it. But he did a study, on it with the cigarettes and all that, and blah, blah, blah. So this isn't new stuff. There she is. Look at that girl. Look at that pretty girl. She's definitely, if not 11 inches, coming right up to it. Need to put a tape measure or something here at the bottom that I can really tell. But yeah, she's over 10, and she's not getting any smaller. I still want an owl. Muppet, did I say hi to you? I can't remember that I did, but hello. Cool deal, Pam. You see you getting blocked and banned. Well, you know, those 4,000, one of my subs went away. Those 4,000 subs can dwindle down pretty quick. When you get on the bad side of people, enough people, like he said, it's his ego. But the man doesn't know as much as he purports to. And I'm just stating facts. Billie Jean's like, shut up, Bob. Quit chewing it. So, Pam, are you going tonight? What, Puffers, John? Oh, we were just addressing the A-Fish. I guess he got blocked or banned from a channel because the doctor prescribes medical marijuana for him. But one of our channels feels like they should judge that and ostracize him. That's what we're talking about. Oh yeah, Holly, it has a plethora of uses. It really does. I think there's a pellet up there, girl. Look at her stripes. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Got her when she was smaller than her tail. Her tail's twice the size of my thumb. Of course, my thumb's going to look huge because I'm 8 inches out in front of her tail. Hey, look at you. Oh, don't like that. Don't like that. She was about the size of my thumb when I got her. And I will have had her 2 years, the end of December or 1st of November. There were two. They had a bunch of them that were probably litter mates or sibs or whatever. Kept a goldfish in a bong. Bionic Holly, the Bionic Woman. So he not only banned him, he's talking about him and continuing to judge. That's just wrong. Just wrong. There are at least 2 people here that used to mod for him that don't, and also 2 or 3 people that used to be members that he went off on that don't go there. He didn't have to ban them. Only thing I said when I got into his stream was hello and how are you? Oh well. And I'll tell you something, people don't change easily when they get set in there. And that's the problem, is that they believe something even though it's fake or it's wrong or it's misinformation, and they don't want to let it go. So, and the older you are, my point, I can attest to that, the harder it is to change your opinion. But I do have 2 minds sometimes, but it's not always easy. She's just so pretty. Yeah, I started to say she was in a tank, like one of those 6-sided, like an octagon or something. I think that's 8-sided, and there was only 2 of them left, and I think they were $39.99 or something. And she was the little bit bigger and a little bit healthier looking of the 2, and it's because she was running the other little skinny one ragged, and I thought, well, I'll get the little one, you know, I feel sorry for it. There she found her other pellet. But I thought, no, they'll put more in here and she'll still be a bully, so. Billie Jean, you and I have some of the same issues. Totally went off on Chewy. I can't imagine anybody not, I don't know. Hey, Mary Page, what you cooking? Darlene never did tell me, I don't think. If she did, I didn't know. I know I'm going to have some turnip greens. They're canned, but they're Holly. They're Glory, the brand Glory, and all of their stuff is good. So I'm going to have some turnip greens and some hush puppies. I can only have a couple, but they'll be good. And some sliced tomatoes, some sliced onions, and maybe some black eyed peas. I've been eating so much meat lately on my diet. I like something different. Thank you, Candy. I can't believe an entire friendship was ruined by a plant. Well, it really wasn't a friendship then. You were just a sub to him. I know he's your idol, but, you know, talking about those false idols. T-Bone, howdy. They really are, aren't they, Rick? And she needs a bigger tank soon. The 180 would be great for her, but the other fish in there wouldn't appreciate it. So we'll see. This is a 55. It's a tall 55 and it's plexiglass. What kind is it? Gosh. Sea clear? Yep. Sea clear. And besides her, those two big Hoplo cats are in there. They're not quite as long as her, well, they're like 3 inches shorter than her, but they have some decent bow load. And then her little pet Ditterling. Hey there, girl. Why are you talking? Oh, she's blushing up. Look at her yellow. You're pretty. Yeah. I sit here and talk. I'm sure a lot of people talk to their fish. I asked somebody once and they were like, you talk to fish? Yeah, I talk to anything that'll listen. I haven't started talking to inanimate objects yet, but I figure that's coming. That'll be cool, Rick. And I'll tell you about pea puffers. My opinion about them is you will never find a more puffery puffer than a pea puffer. Just because they're tiny little midgets, they are awesome puffers. And if you watch, they have all the behaviors that this fish has. Of course, this is freshwater. It's a Fahaka. Dharma the Fahaka. Yeah, of course they fish. Talk to them just like my dogs and everything. You've got 4 Fahakas, Candy. I knew you had some. Oh, Amazons. You've got Amazons. I had 8 and lost one. This was a couple years ago now. Eating now cube steak, mashed potatoes, green beans, fried apples, and cornbread, sweet tea and banana pudding. All of that I love, except I can't drink tea. It makes me throw up. I don't mind the taste of it. It just comes right back up. Go figure. Mm-mm-mm. I bet you made the banana pudding from scratch, didn't you? I know you did. Well, that's good. She said, I'm trying to eat if you'll quit engaging me. Anorexia. Good, Joel. That's awesome. That's awesome. You know, the fact of the matter is, back in the day, and I'm not telling anybody anything they don't know. Um, Maybe that's what it is, Pam. I don't know, but because I just immediately react to it, the smell of it nauseates me. So I never could drink it. I always had to drink milk. Hey, Thuggin' Fish, Kevin. Sharpie says tea's just nasty. Not here in the South, in the U.S., Sharpie. She's about 2. Well, I've had her 2 years, and she probably was 2 or 3 months old, no more than 4. So I've had her almost 2 years, so she's probably just turned 2. Priscilla has a beautiful Fahaka. Hers is a little friendlier than Dharma. Dharma's this way because I really don't play with her that much. She doesn't bother me at all, like when I put my hand in, so far. Not to vacuum or anything, but she just tolerates me. They have a beak on them, that's for sure. What you doing? Look at that. That pretty fish. And I really don't know if Dharma's a girl or a boy. I just always felt like a girl. Felt like she was a girl. I haven't felt like a girl. Uh-oh. I don't know if she tagged that fish or it just got scared. They kind of know her body language and stuff. See, that one stayed near her, but they know when to get away. Bobby Joe King. Who's Bobby Joe King? I see Billy Joe. Ooh, candy. That's nasty. Now I can drink like hot herbal tea. Yeah, but I'm not that way, Vinny. Maybe it's because I'm a nurse. I started to say, you guys know that a lot of the medications, the old time remedies and the Native American and the Aborigine and all of that stuff was from plants and things that were in nature. There was no pharmacy or no drug company. There's none of that. And a whole lot of stuff that is in medications today comes from plants and stuff. Digitalis, the heart medicine, that comes from the digitalis plant, digoxin. Yes, sir. And it just takes a little bit. Yeah, what Rick said right there. Let me get that up there over Dharma. Let me get that over there. I like that, Rick. I like that. Yeah, but if you're battling an ego that, you've created this character, that's knows everything and knows more, knows better, and all that. Every plant. Poison ivy's good for you? I didn't know that. I didn't used to be allergic to it, and I could trim it and, pull it down, burn it, do anything with it, touch it, cultivate it. And maybe 5 or 6, 8 years ago, I worked in it, and ooh, it covered me up. So I've been allergic to it since. Of course, you can get allergic anytime to anything. Hell, I'm even English, and I can't stand tea. That's the equivalent of America not liking apple pie. You don't even like the hot teas? Huh. It's another piece of the puzzle, John. Hey, Blackbirds. Howdy, howdy. For real fish keeper. Yeah, I wish we could see it. See her eyes. Dharma, come on, raise up here. Come on. Come on. No? Oh, she can hear me. I'm gonna get her mad. What is that? What is that? I think I'm gonna get her a couple of snails. I have some tanks that I grow out snails for her. So let me see. Oh yeah, I bet that hurt. I still haven't reset this tank, but killifish in here are awesome. You just can't see them because they lurk in the dark back there under the wood. One of Susan's self-replicating or whatever they're called crayfish is in here. I have several of the crayfish in other tanks. There's somebody's hound. There's somebody's old hound in the floor. Dan. It's Daniel. Oh, here, let me do this, guys. People that always want puppies and don't want the older dogs. So if you don't want this, hang on. Don't get this. That's Daniel 16 years, 15 and a half years ago. Yep. And honestly, he still looks like that, doesn't he? He's always got an ear back. He's got an ear back. He's a baby doll. He's a baby. Yeah. He's got a UTI. Yep. I hope those drugs he's taking are not made out of anything that anybody would disapprove of, snails. So I have to be a little snarky and catty. Alright, let's see. Here's a volunteer. 2 or 3 of them. There's 2. 3. We're up there waiting. There's some chihuahuas. Look at the difference in Yazzie and Milo. Milo. You guys look bigger on the camera than you are, but Milo is bigger. That's their pillow. But they do get on mine too. Yeah, they do. Alright. Dharma seems to realize what I did, but maybe not. Here we go. There's one snail dropping in. She knows what they are. So guys, if you don't want to see a snail being eaten, look away. She likes to see them move. She's very, very, very particular. Can't believe I got 2 on that rock. Maybe 3. Wow. Let me back off and see if she goes for them. She eats that and those wafers. That's it. That's it. So Rob never did go live. Wonder what Gil's count is now. You guys don't want me pushing buttons, trust me. I may hide myself over here. Put the camera around the corner. See if that works. If anybody wants duckweed, and I'm not kidding, it's this tank, and the rainbow tanks have even more. The goldfish like it, but they can't eat all of that. She's being really finicky. Maybe. One of them's running away down the side. Oh, must have moved. she's down for it. She got them. Thank goodness she'll eat those. It's the only, besides the protein in those wafers, that's all she gets. Let's see what time it is, guys. I know people go at 8 o'clock, don't they? I think they do. Oh, there's what I was looking for. Almost empty. The Bare Naked. It's got dark chocolate and sea salt granola. And yes, I can have that on my diet. Dogs like the taste of fish tank water, plus the green water is an added bonus. Yeah, and the cats like it too. I have one of them that I can hardly keep out of there. And I'm afraid she's going to cause a problem. So I leave one of the lids on the rack over there open for her so she didn't climb up. Yasi, you want to come back with me? Come on. There it is. My battery's low on that clock and I still continue to look at it. I need to change the battery. Thanks, Anthony. Anthony, how are your... Hey, Joey. Almost didn't see you. Welcome. Thank you, Candy. Bet it's more entertaining than laying outside watching the stars. I gotta get in on what y'all are talking about. My room is full of dogs and fish, and out here's full of cats and fish. Dharma-Ray? Dharma-Ray. Here's the dishes from this morning. And I like some coffee. Oh yeah. Guys, you know you can get Starbucks at Walmart for, it's basically the cost of regular coffee. I mean, it might be a little more per bag, but it's Starbucks coffee. I like some Starbucks. I don't like paying $5 a cup. But. And Miss Dharma here, whoa, that had a lot of coffee in it. Miss Dharma here likes to get in the garbage at night, so I now just do a daily garbage grocery bag. So Dharma has no place to get into, do you? She's just trying to work me up for a little bit of cream. Dharma's a trip. Dharma's a trip. Shaking. I could have just laid that down, I guess. Alright. Who's that? Now see if you don't take paper. I guess you do. Got a big roast in there I need to put in the crock pot. Somebody was rambling kind of like this the other day on a stream. Alright, Dharmas, there's going to be a couple of drops for you. And yes, her bowl is up here because the dogs get in it. A few drops. She loves her some cream, don't you? That is real cream. Yep. Alright. Time to roll over and check out some Z's. Good night, John. Sharpies. I didn't see that. That was way up. Hey, Eric. Welcome to an epic ramble. Yeah, but somebody was rambling on their stream the other day, and I'm like, I enjoy this. I'm like, this is what you do. It wasn't any talk. I can't remember who it was, but it was a lot of fun. Multiple topics and back and forth, and it's fun for me anyway. Okay. Ooh, a couple of tomatoes. Yay. Yep. It's about a week slow, actually. I need to get a battery out of the drawer down here and put in it. Let's see, in this tank, are those little maroon, got something going on. Those little maroon clowns, they're back there in the coral. And the cleaner shrimps are hiding behind the rocks. And they love that place because that little hang-on back filter blows floating stuff right down to them. Yep, that's all that's on this coral tank. And you can see the corals are doing great. They're starting to close up for the day. That's all that's on here is a little Tetra 20 or something filter. A couple of the little preset heaters. And I just recently added a really gentle blowing wave maker. Very gentle. You know, and people will spend thousands of dollars on a tank like this and add all the stuff, and I guess they need it, but I've had this tank going for 2 years. Sorry, I'm getting low battery notifications, so that one said 10%. Alright, guysy, let's go in. Nice view of the cat pen. Let's go in. I saw those little platinum, whatever they are, somewhere the other day, and they were like thrice the price of these, so I didn't get them. Don't need any, but Maria, are you getting the side eye? Right. Weird that I can't find the member button. Well, I don't know a lot about that stuff. I honestly don't. Oh, that would be cool. That would really be cool. They keep blocking you, Foxy. Oh, and it says, Dharma, Yep, I was gonna have a piece of chocolate. Yep. Not yet, huh? Hey, Mick. Did the several eggs managed? No. I said I was going to pull them at 2 days, and they were gone the next morning. Dharma. Nope. They usually leave them longer than that, but Bob, do you have the platies you were telling me about a couple of months ago nearby? Is it the tiger stripes? There's a fancier name for them, but is it the tiger stripes from Dan? I'm gonna go get Dan Stan and pick up candy, then roll out there in 2021. All right, Kurt. Well, come by and get me and get Yossi. I'm so glad 2020 is going to be over. I just hope 2021's going to be better. Just hoping it is. We need a break, I'm telling you. Hand raised, yep. Coffee cup is empty. Oh, God forbid. Pam. Yeah, Dharma's so sweet. She's just laying her head against my chin. Daddy girl? Huh? Dharma right. Yep. She said, yep. You're a good girl. You like to surf those counters a little more than I'd like you to, but I guess I encourage it about not giving you cream and stuff. Better be better. I'm going to find another planet to live. I know, right, Eric? Kidnapping's illegal. I just thought of something. It's not a good thing, but I had that little killifish in here, the female, and the male she came with disappeared, and so I got another male from Lucas, and it disappeared pretty quick too. And you know, guys know that I got killie eggs in the mail from Jeffrey Cunningham. He's got a channel on Get Gills that has awesome killifish. It's Cunning Fishes, I think, or Cunning Fish. Anyway, it's got great prices and great fish. So there's a little plug for that. But anyway, he was wanting to experiment some with the shipping and shipping eggs and using petri dishes and blah blah blah. So he asked me, which surprised me, but he did ask me if he could ship some to me to test it out. And I got them all, and they were all viable eggs. And I have some that didn't make it, and some that have. And I have them in little tubs. And I got a culture of vinegar eels from Ed. Ed had a culture of them that he got at a swap meet or something when he and James went up to visit Lucas and Haley and all those people. And somebody gave Ed, I think, the vinegar eels, and he hadn't done anything with them, but they were alive. And they've really done great, Ed. Thank you. But so I watched Pam's video and then asked for a couple of clarifications on it. Here's my handsome boy. Here he comes. All the tanks have algae, awful. Anyway, come on out. They have a female like him at the local fish store, and I've got my eye on her. I've got to go down there maybe tomorrow. Anyway, I had told Jeffrey Cunningham that I would send him the little female, that I would ship her to him because he breeds those and sells them, and I didn't want her to live out her life in here, and I didn't feel like getting a third male. But I found her in the floor this morning after all this time. And I'm like, what is that little fish? And at first I wasn't sure what it was, but then I saw the stripes on her. And I thought I put her up here. I picked her up and laid her somewhere. And that could be the work of Tibby or Dharma, but usually they won't bother anything like that. And it may be over there on the other tank, so probably is. So, Keller's Aquatics, Bob, any experience with baby treat? Not at all. Not at all, Tim. I've never kept frogs. I love frogs. Something in a week. Ask Dank. Dank Tanks. He keeps frogs. I don't know if he's had tree frogs, but I bet he would know a heck of a lot more about it than I know nothing. Yeah, hit up Dank. Nope. That's one of the things. Oh, I could do the, like we were talking about earlier, I could tell you some things, make up some things. I don't see any point in that. I wonder what they would eat, though. Just curious. I wonder if they would eat like small caterpillars or something that would look, because what would they eat up in a tree? if they were in a tree, it would have to be some small bugs or something. And even when they hatch out, are they up in the tree or do they stay in a water source? Or see, I don't know anything like that. Totally speculating. I just wonder if anybody knows, chime in. But yeah, frogs are something I've never kept, but I love them. Love to look at them. Got 2 new additions to my show yesterday: a cute albino bristlenose, and a bamboo shrimp. How's the bamboo shrimp doing, Holly? That's something else I'd love to keep, and I never have. There's so many things that I haven't kept. Of course, we have more than 5 fish, like when I was a kid. Um, it's not a nice reflection. It's a neutral regulator. Trying to get that message down, but it won't come down. Oh well. And they ate a bunch of his fry. See, I don't know if they, I just don't know. Yeah, I remember that, Maria. One's called Renadia. They were in Ridier. I'm doing like Lucas and just saying it and going fast. In Ridier. But I love Lucas. But also a nice fish. Some wholesale fisherman doesn't have a clue on the pisto species. Hmm. Gosh, what else is there to offer it? Is it staying near the water and in the water town? Those are some of the things I would have thought about. What about white worms? Or black worms, something that was moved. Anthony said he thought Jesse was feeding. Yeah, that's right. Jesse has them. Duh. Eric, where did you get that LED? I've got to get it. Dharma, I'm going to ask you to move off of me for a few minutes. Thank you. That 4 claws or 5 claws and the scapula wears off pretty quick. Where did you get that at, Eric? Or did you already say up above? GRD. I'm loving all this chat. Sorry, I'm not entertaining at all because I'm enjoying you guys. Sorry. I guess I should let somebody else stream and us all talk there. Mine like co-ops, fried food, and Repashy powder. Oh, okay. Maria, how are your rainbows doing? Yeah, I've seen, I think Dan has a ditty about how to breed them. I'm pretty sure he does. Thank you, Candy. I'm going to look into getting one because I only need one for a 21. Oh, the light, yep. Ham's drinking her coffee, everybody. I'm drinking my second cup too. And it's strong, but I don't have to get up early, so. Irma, we're watching you bathe. Dharma Ray. She's not, what do you want? I have thought about, getting some of those roaches. Uh-oh. I've done something now. I pushed the wrong button. All right, I'm out of there. Monsters, so I can stay awake for Pam. Pam's got at least one drawing. She may have more. I haven't been able to check emails in a few hours. Somebody offered me a culture of those, I think to sell me, and I forgot who it was. Oh, it was. Check this out. It was Verandid. Is that how you say it? Verandid guy. And I never did follow up on that, but I'm going to because I want to try them for the blue tongue skink. Well, are you gonna auction that one off tonight? Auction it off. Don't give it away. Maybe you can get some of that postage back. That's crazy, $100. Does Bob, your cat, ever drink at your aquariums? That's what she was doing, Marco. She was drinking out of that Beta's tank, and he came over there to pick at her tongue. She's trying to decide if I'll let her come back, but Dharma, I need a break for you, sis. Yep. That's how I do water changes. I do have to top. See the difference in that one? And that one? Yep. This is the one they like to drink out of. I don't know why that one. And sometimes I come in, no, in the morning, and there'll be a couple of floaters, plants laying here on the desk or in the floor. That's how I noticed the little killifish down there dead this morning. I was picking up plants. Super sticker. Thank you, Tim. I wonder what it is. I can't see it on StreamYard. Thank you, Tim. Much appreciated. I'm not really that hungry tonight, Kirk. That she did, Candy. That she did. They haven't bothered the fish yet. I don't know, guys. Would you put a small sponge? I've got two small ones to put in the corners. I've even got I got a really small output air pump, and I'm even going to split that up, have it all hidden behind this tank and plugged in, of course, back there. And I may not end up keeping these here. I'm about to set a new rack up, but I like them here. I mean, it's better than having nothing there, and they're not in the way at all. It's very convenient with feeding them lights and all that. So I hit the in the broadcast thing and got a big, huge red thing that asked me if I was sure I wanted to. I don't think mine have either, Holly. And my cat, my old cat, Holly, gets on the tank and drinks out of the Roebuck Red, the expensive guppies. She never puts her paw in there. My battery will die soon, guys. I don't think it'll give me a warning anymore. I may have 15 minutes, I may have 5, I don't know. But I'm just telling you, if I disappear, that's what happened. And I will see you on Dan's fish, on his string. I'll be charged back up, and then I'll see you on Pam's. Thanks, Anthony. Tries to swim with them. How you mean, Foxy? Since I subbed to, it must be 8 o'clock, getting a bunch of notifications that people are posting and going live. Since I subbed to Bob Steenfox channel a couple weeks ago, I get like all the muscle car videos recommended to me, which is cool. I just don't sub to any of them except Bob because I want to keep it to fish and reptiles. Is anybody else limited by YouTube as to how many subscribers you can subscribe to? It does that to me, and it tells me for the size of my channel and blah blah blah. I've reached the max, so I go through and call out ones that I never ever hear. So 1 hour, so it's 8. Thank you. I mean, people that I've never ever heard from at all, or channels that I love the oddball stuff, and not fish necessarily, but like the mortician. What's her name? God, I love her channel. Gosh, what is her name? She's written a book and she does tours, lecture tours all over, and she talks about death and all the different things that we never think about, and she presents it in a way that's palatable. And can't remember her name, but I'm sure I'm not the only weirdo in here. So, oh, Rico Stan, I'm subscribed to like 1,200. And I try to check out their videos when they pop up. Bobcat. I don't know what that was about. Yeah, they reached 100,000 subscribers. I saw that posted and commented on it somewhere. We're all weirdos with cute fish. I know that's right, Fred. You should look, Kurt. You should make sure I'm among them. Fingers betrayed you again. Oh, wow. I guess, Mick. Yeah, and I am subscribed to several bird channels, but not furry stuff like guinea pigs. But yeah, I am to several of the parakeet and birds, and I love the birds. Deadest of the feds. What's Maria wanting? Always wanted one. Huh. A bobcat. You want a bobcat, Maria? Yep. Yep. What Chubby Guppy said. I love a lot of like the top 5, the top 10, this and that. They're pretty interesting. If they're just silly stuff, I don't stay with them long. But some of those are pretty cool. Um, One that I recently subscribed to is walking, wherever, whatever. And the first that got recommended to me, it was like walking from whatever street to Times Square in New York City. And I thought, well, this will put me to sleep. It didn't. I watched the whole hour and a half, and everywhere they walked. So I used to walk a lot in the city when I lived in Brooklyn. I walked from half of Manhattan one day. I did. I used to be young and skinny. Didn't we all? Acrylic furniture. Oh, I bet that's cool. But yeah, everything I saw, and now it's just like that. I just recently have been to New York. Then they had one over in Brooklyn where I lived, and it was in Brooklyn Heights. And I knew most of that. I hadn't walked all of it, but I knew where they were. There was one in Paris. It was just cool to watch, so I'm subbed to that. Wish I could think of the mortician one, because she's got a huge following. It's her personality and presentation that really is success of her channel. Like me, she's very animated, and but she is a mortician and has a mortician company. She advocates for the more natural, not putting all the embalming fluid in people and that going in the ground and the runoff water and all that. So, and the cost of that's ridiculous. And so they let people have the funerals in their homes rather than going to a funeral parlor. Alice never did get a fish. I mean, a bird. Yeah, Tiffany, those are cool. Some of them are better than others. There's recently been a few new ones that started up that are pretty good. Yeah, I wish I could remember her name. Is it Ask a Mortician? Is that what it is? Something along those lines. Look at that beautiful girl there. Look at that beautiful girl. Her tail, at least. Hey. Hey. There she is. I think she's prettier than the male. It's kind of that rose or pink color. Look at that. Let me brace this so I'm not shaking so bad. Look at her. I got this pair, they're not a pair, they haven't spawned, but I got the male and female at Petco actually. And the female I think was $12.99 and the male at $14.99. So less than $30 for the pair. Which I thought was pretty, oh look at that. Look at that. Wow. Alright, now let me see what y'all been talking about. Hey Mad Cat, it does have nice finish, doesn't it, for a Petco beta? And see, I'm not discerning enough to know. I know they have pedigrees and all that, but I'm just not discerning enough to know the difference between a $70 beta that looks like that and that $15. Caitlin Dowdy, yeah, that's her name. Caitlin, yep. right. Books are the main reason I'm booked. Since I left New York, I haven't seen a comic shop. The subscription are insanely expensive, so I rely on YouTubers to review them. That's cool, Fred. Where are you at now, Fred? I know, but I can't remember. Phone died? Not yet. Why? Am I not on there anymore? Oh, you can't make you a mod. I was just going to make you a mod, Tiffany, but it won't let me do that. Not in StreamYard. I thought it would. You haven't made a video on those yet, though, Alex, have you? Baltimore, yeah. I heard you say that the other night, or asked somebody if they'd been to Baltimore. Yeah. I used to have a friend in Baltimore. Got out of touch. Mike Anair. Mike Anair. How many people are in here, by the way? Sherry Kramer. I thought you were probably lurking, Nathan. I wonder if you have, I imagine you have stuff I've missed. It's YT and SubMe. I'm going to have to go back and look. I love Nathan's streams as well because he likes to ramble and walk around. I just like that kind, so I just like that. I mean, I love a great video too, but I'll have likes and dislikes. And oh, okay. Somebody else's phone broke and they've got to wait a little while or something. I've only been there this last time, but I love Tiffany and Ozzy's new stream. I think it is on Tuesday night. Yeah, at 8. Every Tuesday at 8. The first week I had a board meeting at the Ark from 7 to whenever, and it went to like 8:45. And then I had left my phone at home. What a dummy. So I couldn't catch even the end of it. But I went back and watched it. And then I was able to join in the one last night for a little bit. So it's a good stream. I don't think you did a video on that, did you, Eric? I'm calling everybody out. I'm no bad about not doing fish species and featuring fish. I need to do better. Excuse me. Arthritis. Yep, it's official.